Good morning, wow, good afternoon, Jesus, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, hello, 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 what is up, my freaks and peeps, it's us, we're here, woohoo, woohoo. I'm gonna go on the inside today, God, the luxury of choice, eh? Oh my god, I love having two backgrounds, but in all honesty, I end up using the outside one more, but to be honest, I don't know how, well, the weather's changing, so I'm going for a more cozy vibe. But in fact as well, this is the nighttime version of this background. I actually have a daytime version as well, I just haven't, like, uploaded it or anything. And that's just because I prefer the nighttime one. I think it gives a bit more ambiance. So yes, yeah. Good morning. Well, good day. Good day to you. Hello, hello. I'm here. I drank a lot. Hello, Nat. Good. Good afternoon. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well today. Just being honest, I drank a lot, so if I might have to run off to the bathroom a little earlier than I usually do within the stream, but I'm sorry. Never even drink nothing. God damn it! Now, what part of I just drank a shit ton did you miss? Okay, thank you. Now I will drink to that. Yeah, I'm excited today. If you couldn't tell by the title, God, I am so cold, guys. It's like raining stupid amounts. I had to just before stream. I had to run to like Superdrug real quick, and she got a little wet. I'm not gonna lie. Not in a fun way either. I literally, like, when I stepped out the door, it was windy as fuck, right? And it's been like that all day. Like, it's been keeping me up. But it's, like, stupidly windy. I sleep in an attic room, right? Pool in my bedroom is in the attic. So every time there's even, like, a breeze, we hear it. So, like, could you imagine how bad it is right now? Oh my god. Anyway, it was really, really windy earlier. But it was sunny, so I didn't think much of it, and I was like, oh, this is getting worse. And so I was like, I went and had a shower. And then I was in the shower and I realized that I'd run out of shampoo. And usually my plan was to buy shampoo bars, which I've used before and I like. I just haven't used it since because they're a bit of a faff. And so I stopped using them for a bit, but I'm willing to use them again. The problem is I'm skin, so I don't really have like the luxury of choice of them right now, and buying something like that on Amazon is just not really an option. And also, I know people are like, but surely, like, don't you live near an eco store? Surely you should support small businesses. Do you want to know how much they charge for the like self-care products? It's quite a bit, and I'm all for supporting small businesses, but like I said, I'm skin, so I cannot afford the £9 they want for a shampoo bar. And it's worth it because it does last you like probably about that much in like regular bottles or whatever. But it was like, okay, I think I might just skip out on this one for once. Which sucks because I'm all for eco stuff. And they do have liquid versions, but I'm just like, the scents are just not really. I get really I'm very scent orientated. It's one of the things I use to like stimulate like myself, if that makes sense. Like with autism, you have to like you seek sensory things as well as try and avoid them. And one of the things I seek sensory wise is smell. So I wear a lot of perfume. Yes, guys, guess what? If you ever meet me in person, I reek of like 5 different perfumes at once. I'm so sorry if any of my chat have like perfume allergies. I'm really sorry. I really I like smelling. I like being able to smell myself. That sounds so gross, but I mean in a nice way. Like I like being able to smell like a good smell all the time, right? So essential oils are something that I like. I do not apply them to my skin ever. I know a lot of people do that, and I'm just like, I don't know about that. So I think I'm just like scarred by tea tree oil because like when you get into piercing stuff, right? It's the one thing they always recommend you is tea tree oil, and it's like that shit burns your skin. So don't use tea tree oil. But The point being is like I avoid putting like straight up oils on my skin anyway, just because the sensory of the oil is bad enough, and then to not only like have that, but also the risk that it might cause irritation to the skin. It's just not something I'm willing to like play ball with. So, she's a perfume aholic. So I went through a phase around the time that I got a job at KFC. I'd been unemployed for quite some time, and a brand called So, which I don't know if is available in outside of the UK, but So is like a brand of like scents. Like they do deodorants and body washes and stuff, but it's mostly perfume and stuff. So is like the cheapy sort of teenager, like you give it to your teenage girl when she first starts getting into perfume sort of thing. And I have lived off their scent since I was like 9. So one of my favorites by them was called So For Me. That smell is the like most nostalgic thing in the whole fucking world for me, and I am devastated because they discontinued it, and ever since they discontinued it, I've been like so high and low for a replica, and thus far not successful. Another scent that I love a lot is like sea salt. That's a smell that I love. You get it in candles quite a bit, especially down here in Cornwall, but it's like sea salt and sage is like a common smell. Amazing smell. Do you get it in perfume very often? Do you fuck? So, oh, welcome, Mr. Neil Highmore. Good to see you. Good to see you. Greetings. Yeah. Welcome. I'm just talking about perfumes. I'm talking about just girly things, but like what was I saying? Yeah. So perfume wise, I've been searching for a long time for a replica of these perfumes or something that hits the same, if that makes sense. And I found one brand. It was like a really old Zoella one. Can't remember what it's called. It's the blue one. It's like Constellations or something. I love that smell. I bought someone on eBay was selling like 3 of them, like full ones. I bought it straight up, no problem, no questions asked, right? This was a long time ago. So I'm working my way through those, but that is like my favorite Christmassy smell, but I only use it at Christmas. I try not to use it any other time of year because, like most of the perfumes I like, it's discontinued. So one of the things I want to like see about trying is getting myself some more like perfumes, like more like oil rich ones that are going to smell a lot stronger for longer. I want to find a new signature scent. And one of the brands I want to try is Ghost. I haven't succeeded with that one so far because it's fucking expensive. And I tend to like drown myself in perfume, so I need to like tone it back if I'm gonna buy more expensive perfumes. But like, Jesus Christ. And by expensive, because I know a lot of people like if you're part of the perfume community, you'll probably be like, Ghost, that's like cheaper one. Yes. To you. To me, that's like a week's wages. Not quite. It's a bit less than that. But a bottle of Ghost, a small bottle of Ghost perfume, specifically the Into the Night one, is about £30, 25 to £30. If you want to get a full size bottle, which isn't much bigger, you're looking at £45, and that's from Superdrug. I can't afford that. So it's one of those things that I really want to try, but like I said before, I've been searching for a signature scent that kind of complements everything else. Maybe something a bit more toned down, just to wear as like a sort of background scent. And I think I found it, and it is part of the So range. The problem is, to get to these scents, I bought the pretty much entire collection. I'm not exaggerating. I have them all. They've released some new ones since, and I kind of had to go on a perfume buying ban because when I moved, I had 2 crates of perfume, and most of it is the So Escapes range, which is the perfumes that I wear the most. So I'm working my way through those. What I didn't realize is there's a reason most perfumes come in glass bottles. That's because they expire. I did not know this. Fortunately, they weren't like massively expensive at the time. I think they're like £2 to £3 each at the time. Probably didn't even pay that much because I have a Superdrug membership, and I'm pretty sure I bought them all from Superdrug. And Yeah, so they're kind of expensive perfumes. And well, they're not really perfumes, they're more body mist. Anyway, so I have God knows how many of them. Quite a hefty amount. If I had to put a number on it, probably about 15. I think at one point I had like 20. I wish I was kidding. I am slowly making my way through them. I'm on one of the more full bottles now, but it smells rancid, and I'm in two minds about tipping it down the sink, which is not my style. I don't like wasting things like that, but it's very obvious it's expired. One of the things you can tell with perfume expiring is typically it changes color. That's usually the dead giveaway. It tends to go a yellowy color. And if it's in a plastic bottle like mine are, it tends to get a really funny smell. So it still smells good enough to use, but I'm like, how quickly can I get through this bottle before I have to toss the rest of it? So I'm trying to use up what I can of it, but I don't. Most of these other bottles I managed to get halfway through because I tended to change my scent every month back when I was like using these ones. So a lot of them are only like half full, and then this one is like full, and it's expired. And I'm just like, how? Because it was one of the newer ones as well, so I don't know if they changed their recipe or whatever. Yeah, heard. But yeah, no, it's not one of my finer moments. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I don't remember what I was talking about, but yeah, one of the things I see quite heftily is like scents. So that's where I'm at with that. Sea salt, cedarwood, lavender, and clove. Those are my favorite smells of all time. Also, ylang ylang and orange blossom, but that's based on the So For Me brand, which you can't get anymore. I have one spray can because it was a deodorant. You could get it in perfume form, and you can still find it secondhand some places. I just usually, when it's available, I don't have the money for it, so I'm like, I haven't bought it. But the Sophie For Me one, I've got one can of the deodorant left, and I use it on birthdays only. I do not use it any other time of year. Like, I do not, it's special, right? I need that thing to last. I don't know how long I have with it because it's in like a compressed can, but like, it genuinely, like, it upsets me that it's a smell that's like so nostalgic to my childhood. It was that smell. This is gonna sound so gross. It's that scent and tobacco smell, which sounds so gross, right? But hear me out. I was in, oh god, where was I? It was either Belgium or Brussels. I'm not really sure because before anyone's like, yes, but that's two different places. I know the reason I'm saying about it is because I went on a Europe trip with my family like a long time ago, and we like passed through all the countries in Europe, so I could be very wrong if I say where I was, and it's not me trying to cover anything up. I genuinely don't know where I was because it was like one night I was in one city and then the other I was in a whole new country, so it was like all over the place. Anyway, the smell I had at that time was this deodorant, right? And that's where I reeked of as a like little tweenie, right? And it's that smell, and the room for some reason reeked of old tobacco smell. I don't know if it's like illegal to smoke in hotel rooms, but for some reason the sheets and the curtains and that and the room just smelled really strongly of like that really old tobacco smell like you get from like, it's that musty smell, but like, if anyone's ever read like a romance book where it's like the perspective of the girl, it's the one that's like, it smelled leathery and tobacco. It's that smell. So it smelled of that and that. And those are literally the two smells that if I could smell of all the time, it would be that. Yes, I'm aware of how ridiculous wanting to smell like tobacco smoke without smoking is, but like, I love whenever someone's like smoking near me, I like genuinely like I huff that shit. Like, it's so bad because it's like, I'm very aware that tobacco smoke is very bad for you. Obviously, I used to vape, but it's like, well, I know that's two different things, but it's like nicotine. I know it's bad for you, But like the smell, I think it's just the smell of burning things. I think that's what it is actually. But it's like genuinely like the smoky smell. It's just something that like I live for. And when I smell it, oh my god, it makes me so happy. And it's one of my guilty pleasures. I'm like a heathen. Dude, it's like every romancy novel where it's like smell of tobacco smoke. It's like I would like to make a point that Paul does not smoke, and he has, I think, smoked once in his life. I don't think it was tobacco, but like his parents have always smoked, and so it's something that he doesn't do. So he very much doesn't smell of tobacco, but like, oh my god, it's something that if he came home smelling of that, I'd be all over it. Oh man. I just like it's a smell that makes me really happy. But the problem is like I know you could get like custom perfumes and stuff, and not that I can afford that, but Jesus Christ, if I could, like it would probably be one of the things I like splurged on was like one of those custom perfumes. And I know some of them kind of have like very weird smells, like there's a brand. It's like a numbered brand that does like custom perfumes, and you can make like the oil quantity. Like you can pretty much fully customize it. And one of the things that they do is like tobacco smell, and I love that. I can imagine that how that smells. And if I could do that and the like, so for me smell, oh my god, I would be very poor because I would buy like their entire stock of that perfume. Holy shit. Guys, stop. I just like it's just something that I seek is sensory, like smell sensory. Welcome loading. I just realized I'm watching 3 different British streamers. The best way to be. Hi Jasper. Hi. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so tobacco smell. I don't even know how I got onto this topic. I think I was talking about like the fact that I ran out to get shampoo and like came back and I was like drenched. Anyway, I'm hoping that I can get through these perfumes. I can't even like offer them to anyone I know because for one, I don't have any like really girly girls near me, so I don't know if they would want them. And also because, like I said, most of them are like expiring, so I'm like, I don't know if that's a great thing to send your friends. So yeah, it's not something that I really wanna. It's something that I kind of have to either toss or use, which sucks. But like, I'm getting through it. I managed 2 bottles last month, which sounds like I'm using it in excess, especially if you've looked up the So Escape brand. But no, they were half full, so I've used up 2 last month. I've got 1 full one this month, so hopefully I can get through that. I know which ones I'm going to use next month to get through. And there's 3 of them that I plan to rebuy, and that's the not gonna be able to pronounce them. I think it's the So Marazon. One's Dubai Alexa. I can tell you that much because that one smells chocolatey, and I get complimented on that one all the time, and I love the smell of that one. So that's one I'll be rebuying. So the So Dubai Alexa. That's one I'll be rebuying. Another one is the barley one. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to look these up now. Give me 2 seconds. I will look these perfumes up. Not that it really matters, because I think majority of my audience is male orientated. But if you ever wanted to know what a JasperWackx smells like, it's usually pine, cedarwood, clove, and rock salt. But like the JasperWackx behind the screen does not smell much, to my dismay. So escapes. See if I can find it. You can see it. They've got the little version. Mykonos? Mykonos. Is that it? Mykonos? Mykonos. Nights. Mykonos. Mykonos? I don't know. Mykonos Nights. It smells like lavender. I use that one quite a lot, so I will be repurchasing that one. If I had to choose only one out of all those, it would be that one. But the Dubai Elixir one's pretty good. And the Barley Breeze one, which is the other one that I use, that one just complements the Mykonos one quite well. So that's why I rebuy that one. I can't guarantee that I will continue to rebuy that one, but I will definitely be rebuying the Dubai Elixir and Mykonos Nights. There were some that I didn't get, like the Bondi Beauty one. I'm a bit bummed that I didn't get that one. I mean, I can still buy them once I like get through the others. I just can't buy anymore while I've got the others. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to get through the ones I have. Probably makes sense to get like I'll probably have to check through because they're at the bottom of like a box right now, but I'll have to check them again next month because when I moved, I had to like toss a load of them because they had expired quite badly. So it would probably be prevalent of me to check them again just to see if any more, especially the like lower quality, the lower quantity ones, have expired any further because then I can just get rid of them. Which isn't like it's not something that I try and be eco-friendly and you guys know this, but it's like it's something that you kind of just have to accept. I can recycle the packaging. No, I can't though, because the pump bottle, it's like can recycle the bottles, like the actual physical bottles. I can't recycle, however, the caps and the pump lever. I can't recycle those. Those are not recyclable because they're mixed materials. The cap is not mixed materials. The cap is plastic, but a lot of the time when it's that small plastic, they don't put a number on it because realistically, it's not going to be able to go through whatever recycling machine they have, because it's just going to be too small and it's going to get lost, which is the reality of a lot of plastics, which sucks. And it's why you don't get like plastic forks or anything. I don't know. Does anyone else like? Is that just a UK thing? In the UK, we've got no plastic forks and no plastic straws anymore. Those things have been like plastic cutlery in general got banned around the same time that we started putting in tax on shopping bags. Because yes, that's the thing in the UK. You want to know weird UK laws? Jesus Christ. Oh, how's your day going, Jasper? Well, I just threw up in my mouth, so I'm okay. That was a bit horrible. Dude, I keep getting like acid reflux. It burned my throat, like, because I did it in my sleep the other day, and I woke up and my whole esophagus was all like burned and sore. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, weird UK laws, right? It's good UK laws, but they're weird ones. Is like the ban on plastic bags was brought in pretty quickly, but the plastic bag thing was they encouraged shops to start using paper bags, which, in the UK it's not really an option, and most people would be like, why not? You try living in a country that's literal trademark. It's the weather being shit. Well, I like it, but it's raining all the time here. Things like paper bags don't survive, and if they do, it's because they're plastic lines, and that's kind of defeating the point. So paper bags are not really an option. It's something you get a lot down here in Cornwall, but that's because Cornwall is like fucking, it's like Florida, where it's like, 1 minute it's like absolute like blasting it with rain, and then the other it's like steaming hot, horrendous. But also because a lot of like local places here are like usually gift shops, so the paper bags just look aesthetic, I guess. But things like your local supermarkets, they don't do paper bags at all. They'll do reusable bags, which you always end up having to buy, and you end up with shit tons because you keep forgetting them. And then you go to the shops without them, and then you have to buy more to get your shopping to the car. It's just a whole, like, it doesn't work. So, luckily Paul and I are quite good about it, but like, Jesus Christ, when we first started seeing each other, well, we've got like so many shopping bags from like our days of just like not really like doing well with the shopping, which is so funny to think about. But yeah, What was I saying? Yeah, so that was brought in because they started putting a price tag on plastic bags. So your regular like thin sheet like plastic bags, you have to pay 5 to 10p for. I think it's now 15p. When it came out, it wasn't very much, but it was enough to discourage people from just being like, "Oh, just use a plastic bag." It's like, no, you actually have to pay for them now. A lot of shops, like bigger supermarkets and stuff, have just stopped using them altogether. So that's a thing. So there's like a price tag on that. Another thing in the UK that's so weird, and also I notice is like quite heavily like ignored by shops, is the sugar tax, which sounds ridiculous, but it basically means that I don't, again, this is things that happen in the UK and I don't know if they happen elsewhere, but in the UK, sugar tax was a thing, and it's basically meaning if you're full fat, like if you bought like we'll say a Pepsi, if you bought a full fat Pepsi, right? No, like it's all sugar, right? No diet, no max, no zero. Like it's just a full version. You are taxed on it, and it should cost you more money to buy the full sugar version, which is interesting to me, but like I guess makes sense because people in the UK especially tend to lean towards the cheaper versions of things. So if like there's like even a penny difference, people tend to go for the cheaper option, and it was like a thing brought in to discourage people from buying the sugar version. But all the mums on Facebook being like, "Oh my god, like all the aspartame, this, that, and the other," which is fear mongering, guys. I will sit here and say it to the rooftops. If someone's telling you that aspartame causes cancer, it's a lie. It's not real, okay? Yes, I drink a lot of it. It's not great for you. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it, but anything in excess is bad for you. Realistically, aspartame, especially on mums groups and stuff, got like absolutely slammed for taurine's another one that gets slammed as a carcinogenic. It is not a carcinogenic. You have to like I found out with Coke, it's you have to drink 50 cans in one day for it even to have a little effect on your health. And despite the fact that we all can sit here and say we drink a lot of like carbonated drinks out of cans, I can guarantee that none of us drink up to 50 cans and stuff a day, okay? It's not doable. That would be like you'd be pissing like constantly. I don't even like I think I go through like 25 cans a week, which to a lot of people would seem like a lot. I don't work I work somewhere that it's just more convenient to have a can of like something fizzy and sweet and that's going to give me a bit more caffeine. Sorry, I'm a night shift worker. Don't at me. I'm not drinking water throughout that, okay? It's not like, it's just not happening. We have water fountains in my workplace and they are like disgusting. They brought new ones and like no one fucking cleans them. They're all like dusty. Oh my god, I can't stand it. Anyway, that's what you get for working in a warehouse. But the sugar tax, yeah. So if you buy like a regular Coca-Cola, you buy like you can only get sugar free for a lot of canned drinks and stuff. But if you bought like if it doesn't say sugar free or zero sugar or no added sugars on it, there's a tax on it basically, and it just means that it costs a few pennies more, usually like 10 to 20p, right? Not bank breaking, but enough to discourage people because most people will just go for the cheaper alternative. There are obviously like it was also brought in because like people go for brand favorites. There are some things that we won't sacrifice. Most people in the UK buy the like, especially down here, you buy the like store own brand. You don't buy the like label brand because yeah, they're made in the same place. They're the same quality, but they cost a lot less because there isn't much effort put into the packaging, which is ideal. There are some things that most people won't sacrifice that for, and a lot of the time that's for like carbonated drinks like Coke and stuff. I'll do it for lemonade and stuff. Although I'm devastated recently, Tesco have stopped selling fucking pink lemonade, and I'm not okay with it. I actually want to cry whenever I go in there and it's not there. Used to get that shit for like 60p, and now it's like, oh, I can't find it. Paul and I used to drink that stuff with a bit of gin. We buy like I don't know what the brand's called, but it's like cherry marshmallow gin, right? And we buy pink lemonade and we pour that shit in a glass together. It's the best thing ever, but we don't have pink lemonade available to us anymore, so I actually want to cry. They also discontinued cream soda at Tesco. This is my local Tesco, by the way, but they discontinued like cream soda as well, and I actually I'm not okay. I'm not okay. You guys also have those, if you recycle the bottle, you get your money back thing. They were looking to bring that back. It's not a thing that you can do anymore. You used to be able to here, but it's not a thing that you can do anymore. They were looking to bring it back around the time that the big eco boost happened, but it's not really a thing. I think it was something they were looking at doing, and then COVID happened, and I think we all know kind of the end of the story of that. You have to keep in mind, I think it's a great idea. The problem is you have to keep in mind, like, in the UK especially, we're having a lot of like brand recalls because like food hygiene is just getting missed, and that can be a number of factors, but it's just something that seems to be, I'm noticing it's an increase. I don't know if it's just reported on more, but I'm noticing a lot of brand recalls are happening for like food products, food and beverage. So especially at Tesco had a real scandal recently with like salmonella. I think it was salmonella. It was either salmonella or listeria in their like lunch meals, like their pastas and stuff, which I don't buy just on the basis of the fact that it's called pasta, which is a bit grim to me. But um, they had a recall of that. So but the buy bottle back thing, it's not a thing in the UK at the minute, and I don't think that it will be again. Which if they do, I'd buy into it 110%. I don't buy the glass bottles. I do try to stick to the cans because metal is infinitely recyclable. Glass is actually like the worst of the recyclable materials. No, it's not. Glass is one of the better recyclables because most plastic doesn't get recycled, right? Glass oftentimes doesn't survive transit to be recycled, so um so it's not great to buy glass. It's like if it's a choice between plastic or glass, you go with the glass, but it's like, and I go with glass because it's just, recyclable. But if you can buy it in a metal container, that's the best bet because they don't fuss about whether it's contaminated or not. They'll clean it because metal is something that is highly sought after in recyclable materials, so it's always recycled. Obviously if it's like perforated or something they don't, but no, we don't have that in the UK at the minute. We have voluntary recycling. That's a thing. So, like, in Cornwall, especially, I don't know if it's in the rest of the UK as well, but in Cornwall, and this is all over Cornwall, so this isn't giving away my location. Cornwall has a really strict routine on recycling and our rubbish. Our rubbish is oftentimes rejected if it contains anything that isn't exactly what they've stated in their like pamphlets that they send to you. We didn't get one. But one of the things that you have to do in Cornwall especially is your food recycling has to go in a compostable bag, a bin liner, which has to be a certain color, and it has to go into your. You can customize the bin caddy for the inside of the house, but what goes on the curbside has to be the same bin. And it's like this huge big green bin that you just like kind of toss out, which I found was completely pointless for Cornwall because most of us compost. I can't compost. I don't have a garden. I have a slab of concrete. But it's a thing down here as most people compost. So I found it a bit weird that they brought in the food recycling program, but whatever. I think they just industrialize compost it. Although they won't take compostable materials, they'll only take food, which is insane to me, but they won't like take your bamboo toothbrushes, which is like, okay, so what the fuck do I do with it? Anyway, the point being, so you have to do that now. That was a recent thing. And then the your bin bags now have to go in a container, so they'll provide the container. If you live in somewhere that doesn't have maybe easy access to a road or something, or a curbside, which we are near a curbside but not directly on a curbside, we have to walk a bit to get to a curbside, so we have a bag. But most people in like street houses and stuff have like a wheelie bin. And the council will provide that to you, and that's just where all your household waste goes. It has to be, however, in a black bag. They do not accept it if it's in anything else, because I made the mistake once of putting, well, I still do it, but I put the compostable liners in like my sanitary bin, which is like, if you don't know what that is, it's basically like a bin you keep in your bathroom to put your like used toiletries, like things that can't go down the toilet, like wet wipes and makeup wipes and just generic stuff, cotton buds, things that you shouldn't flush down your toilet, right? So I put, because they're the right size, I put the compost linings in those, and I put that just straight up in the bin bag, like the actual like the bag that we put on the curbside, not the like black bin bags. And I mean they're both black, but you know what I mean, right? I put that in the curbside bin. They didn't take it. They literally took all our black bags and left the green bag. I was pissed. I was like, are you kidding? So what I have to do now is I have to take that sanitary, I have to do it after stream, but you have to take the sanitary bin downstairs and put it in the black bag in the kitchen, in our kitchen bin, and then seal that up and put it in the, it's so pointless, but they won't take it if you don't do it. I don't know if that's just because our ones are fussy, because in my parents' house they'll just take it, but it's like, okay, right? I don't know if they'll take white bags. I haven't tried. So there's that. And then another thing that you have to recycle, you then also get like regular recycling bags. So you get your plastics and your metals. They will go in one bag, and it's a, what color is it? It's like a rose color. It's like a pinky red color. So that's the plastics, metals. And by plastics, it has to be a numbered plastic, which basically means it's like a solid plastic with a triangle on it that has a number. It can't be flimsy plastics, like things like cling film, like your regular like packaging that goes on top just to seal it. That sort of stuff has to go in general waste. But like your plastic packaging, like if you bought steaks, the like pot that comes in, that sort of stuff, that has to go in the plastic bin. Also any cans or anything, your plastic bottles also have to go in there. You have to take the label off. I recommend taking the label off because they're more likely to recycle it if you do that, because then it's not, they can't excuse it as a mixed material, which they do. So and then we also have a more orangey peachy bag, and that one's cardboard, and it's also supposed to apparently be fabrics, but no one ever uses it for that. Fun fact as well, just on the topic of the plastics, your toothpaste tubes are recyclable. Please put them in your plastic bin. Okay, cut them open first off, because you get a shit ton out of it if you do that. Like, cut them open, right? Empty them out. Put them in your plastic recycling. They are fully recyclable now, okay? So then your cardboard and your textiles, I think, go in the same peachy coloured. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. You also have a blue bag for, like, papers. No one ever uses this fucking bag. I don't think anyone I know uses it. None of us produce enough paper to, like, need one of these bags. But the blue bag is for your like newspapers, for your like junk mail, for your regular like note paper, like the just printer paper, that stuff that goes in the paper bin. And then you also have a Tupperware box that doesn't have a lid. And that's where all your glass goes. So it's pretty idiot proof. They also have like illustrations and a list on the side of the bags to tell you what can and can't go in them. Yeah. And then also, if you live near a pub, which we do, which is always fun, we live between pubs, right? you'll put out your recycling bags and someone will shove a Stella Artois can in it for some reason, which is a beer. When we dragged up the recycling bags the other day, I had a little bit of a giggle because someone had shoved their Stella Artois like can into our like our metal recycling bag, which would have still been on the curbside at this point because I don't think we got it in until like the morning. I don't know. When I looked at the bag and saw it, I was like, neither one of us drink beer, so I don't know where this is coming from, and we definitely don't drink Stella Artois. So yeah, that was something that was in our recycling bag, and Paul was like kind of pissed about it. He's like, oh, they didn't take it. And I was like, actually, if some drunk guy has the effort to put his like can of beer in our recycling bag, and the right one, might I add, he's more than welcome. Like, because he at least put the effort into not only put it in a recycling bag, but also like put it in the correct one rather than just toss it in like the general waste bin. I was so happy. So yeah. But yeah, that's all voluntary recycling. That's household recycling. So it's not something that it's something that you're kind of encouraged to do by the council. You have to be a bit more stingent about it now. When we first started doing it, it wasn't so like heavy-handed. The problem is now is that they only do it fortnightly. So they'll take the food recycling bin caddy every week. They'll take that, empty it in their truck, put it back on the curbside, done, right? They do that every single week. What they don't do is they alternate the weeks of the bin bags and the recycling bags. So you have to put it, for example, this week for us, it's the bin bag. That doesn't give away my location. I'm also not going to say what day we put ours out on. Although I have said it. Doesn't matter. It's not location based. Everyone has like different days. So bin bags go out on certain days, right? So your regular like your black bin bag or wheelie bin go out on 1 week, and then the next week it's your recycling. And so you don't have the choice of just chucking everything in the bin because people just build up so much rubbish. You should have seen the outrage when this got brought in, because a lot of people are like, I've got so many kids, I go through so much rubbish. It's like, this is the point though, is that they're trying to like discourage people from like just chucking whatever in the bin, because that's what people do. I rip Paul a new one if he puts any plastic in the regular bin. It gets taken out and washed and put in the correct bin, and he gets an earful about it. I put everything in the recycling. Everything is sorted. But I come from a household that was very eco-conscious, so there's that. Anyway, that's the extent of our recycling. You can get more specialist recycling. So, like, when you go to, like, the shops. Wait, we're supposed to recycle? Yes, you're supposed to recycle! I'm a forest critter! I am a goddess of the forest, therefore, if you do not recycle, you're disappointing me. You're hurting my environment, okay? Man, Jasper, you would love to live in, Japan. Japan is super anal about recycling. Yeah, I know, but, like, I think I would get annoyed because I think that our local place is really anal about it. My parents' recycling people, which we don't live, like, we all live in the same area. They just live, like, further away in the area, if that makes sense. I'm not going into detail. We live in the same, we should have the same recycling men. For some reason, they're quite fine with just tossing everything that my parents hand to them in the recycling and in the rubbish, right? Here, if I put the wrong coloured bin bag in the bin, it gets pulled up, right? So, I don't know why they're super funny about it, but yeah. No, I would love it. Like, I'm so recycle conscious. But Japan is like, they don't have the luxury of like, space when it comes to like rubbish tips and stuff. Here we also don't really, but it's a bit more conscious because it's Cornwall. Do you call your trash bin the wheelie bin? No, I don't know. I think it's a different thing. A trash bin is like we don't call them trash bins at all in the UK, right? What we call them is a bin, right? But you got your household bin, and then you got your outside bin. The outside bin is a wheelie bin, right? So the inside bin is like the one that you keep in your kitchen, maybe in your bathroom. Sometimes you have like paper waste baskets in like office spaces or in the like other rooms in the house. We don't. We only have two bins in the house, and that's the one in the bathroom and one in the kitchen downstairs. And then we also have what would be a wheelie bin, but we have a bag because we don't live next to a curbside. A wheelie bin is the thing that you put outside. I don't know if that's different because I know in America they just put the bin bags outside, right? I love how there has to be a distinction between beers to make it clear that that bin is for the outside only. You wouldn't want to keep it inside. It's the one that like smells super bad. It's the one that like, I mean, our bins aren't like smelly because we don't put food waste in them, but it's like, yeah, you have to. Like, it's not really, you don't have a luxury of, like, going outside to put your bins out here in the UK, right? Like, because it's raining most of the time. So if you've just got, like, a piece of paper, I don't understand how people just go outside and take it. Put it in. You have a kitchen bin, right? It's just called trash cans in the US, regardless of if you have a small trash can or a big trash can. Yeah, we don't have the cans here. I think because cans over here tend to refer to ones with a lid, which the upstairs bin is, but like just a bin. It's just a bin is a bin, but one's the outside bin that the rubbish men take, and then one's an indoor bin that you empty into the outside bin for the rubbish men to take. Okay. If I put my indoor bin outside, it would not be allowed back in the house for one, but it was also like they wouldn't take it, they wouldn't empty it. It's just not a thing they do. Yes, a trash can is in the kitchen. A trash can outside is a big metal box one. It's called a dumpster. Yeah, so our wheelie bins, that's your version of a dumpster, except a wheelie bin is like compact. Because not even flats now have the dumpsters. Most flats, we live near a flat. Most flats usually have a dumpster. The ones near us, right? They don't. They've just got individual ones for each flat. You should see how many fucking wheelie bins are out there. Holy shit. Yeah, a wheelie bin. By the way, a wheelie bin is exactly what it sounds like. It's a bin. It's a plastic bin with a lid and wheels, and you drag it. And you drag it to a curbside where the bin men will collect it. What? That's such a hassle. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, this is Cornwall. Keep in mind, we're not like the most. It's not industrialized here. How do I word it? It's not. It's not convenient to take your bins out here, right? So you do it once a week and you have to hope it doesn't rain, right? And on top of that, a lot of the time you have to walk to wherever you've got to take your bin to. Not far, mind you. I'm talking like a few steps outside your house, but it's not like you can't just put the bin anywhere on your house and the bin man will take it. It has to be on a curbside. We don't even call it curbside. We call it like the pavement. Got to be a trash man that has to pick up and put down 20 wheelie bins for a flat because they decided not to get a big metal dumpster to streamline it. I mean, it's not the flat's fault. It's genuinely the council. They've just decided that that's what the flat space can be issued. I mean, I think the landowner for the flats can potentially pay for a private service to come and get it, but that's a lot of trash to go through. And also, it's not really going to help with discouraging people to just throw away their plastics, just recycle them, you know? It's not going to help. I don't really. This is why I won't live in a flat, though, is like, or an apartment, which is not something you really get here. But it's why I won't live in one of those, is because they're, it's just not convenient to like lug, like you think it's bad, like the convenience of that, but it's like, keep in mind you live in a flat, you have to like drag all 5 of your recycling components downstairs to the curbside outside. do you think that the wheelie bin is bad? But it's like you know, most people have to drag their like recycling bags once a fortnight all the way downstairs. Most people aren't going to do that. They're just going to do it all in one swoop. So it's kind of pointless. It's unfortunate, but it is pointless for like things like flats. But again, it's not hugely common in Cornwall. I don't know if it is. It's not common in my area. There are flats near us, but like they're the only ones in my area as far as I'm aware. So it's not convenient, but it's not, you know, it's not really something that you get. Speaking of stupid council decisions, a city in my state decided to turn a four-way intersection into one road roundabout with a flat centre. There's a place near here that's like that, and it's like an unofficial official roundabout where it's like they just drew a circle in the center of it, but it's not actually a roundabout, so people treat it like a roundabout, which is really funny. But like, there's no legalities of the roundaboutness of it. Anyway, right, I'm gonna pee, and then I'm gonna pee, and then I love a roundabout. I love going around them. Not so much when I was on a bike. On a bike, it's like it's a death trap. You're either gonna come off or you're gonna stay on. Like going around the roundabout is not a problem on a motorbike, but it's like it's the fact that people tend to come out of nowhere on a roundabout, and yeah, not so much as blind junctions. Oh my god, I've come off on blind junctions, and I got my legs stuck under my bike on a blind junction, and on the first day I rode it, and literally almost broke my leg. I had to go to work like that the next day as well. Literally just painted around about a centimeter raised in the middle. Yeah, that's that. If you came to England, that's pretty normal for a roundabout. It's literally stupid because it's not a 2-lane roundabout. It's a stupid 1-lane roundabout. Yeah, that is dumb. Right, I'm gonna go and pee, and then I will be right back, and we'll go on to little to the left. You literally waste more time doing that roundabout to make a turn. I mean, at least you're not doing illegal U-turns that way, I suppose. Right, anyway, I will be RB. I'm back. I also have Chris, so excuse me while I use that in the background. I'm just gonna text off Paul because I went to Superdrug before coming on stream, right? And I texted him saying I went out and I got wet because it rained, right? And he's like, "That's funny. I saw you in the corner shop," and I was like, "Yeah. I mean, why didn't you come and say hi?" I was like, "I went for lunch." Okay. We're just doing the archive stuff today. Okay, we're on this one today. The music is so aggressive. Bit too loud for you guys. Hopefully not. Oh, I feel like I should talk about it. So, something I talked about previously was the Monster High game, right? We talked about that before, and I was like, I said last stream, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, because I can't find it anywhere, right? I got good news, and I did post about it on the game chat, but the good news is that I did find it on that stream, actually, because I went upstairs, and I just looked it up on my phone, and sure enough, it came up. There is an archive website of all the Monster High stuff. I was so happy. So, the good news is, I got the game, and I got the PC version of the game. So, good times. So now I've got that. So we'll be playing that next Thursday. We're not playing it this Thursday. One thing that does make me nervous about it, though, is that the music is very famously by Madison Beer, right? You didn't know. Or Madison Fear, as she was known in the community. But the thing with that game is that because of this, I can't guarantee that the music isn't copyrighted, which is not ideal. Is that right? Oh, yeah. So I might have to experiment around with that, but I'll only be able to do it on stream because I don't know how, I don't know if the game will just start. But... Hi, okay. Okay. So we got the chocolate pieces. So these don't look like chocolate, they look like straight up coal. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm going off these wrapper ends. 3. Is that 4? My god, all the wind is coming through my... 5. Should be 6. Five, 6, 7. I think that's cool. So we'll be starting that next week, which is fun. Because I've been saying about doing this since the Sims 2 Let's Play, like where I did the PSP version of it. I've been saying about doing that with like Monster High stuff. So, right. Guess the levels in which the wrappers are torn. Yeah. Okay, one more. Is it potentially what these are ripped like? Maybe? So this one would be the first one. The folds. B. I don't know. Did I do height? I think so. Don't know. I think it's the ribs, but I'm not 100% sure. What the shit? I never would have got that. Are you kidding? Oh my god. That's so dumb. Okay. Right. There you go. I should have guessed because it was like they were the same. God damn it. Who the fuck? This is such a British thing to put crisps in your fucking sandwich. I've never done that. That's too much texture for me. There we go. Oh. Okay. Okay, we got 3 for this one. So that was the twisties. Guess the amount of salt. Yes, the amount of salt. Okay. I think thickness is the next one. Excellent. Look at me go! I'm on a roll! Pattern recognition. 10 out of 10. Dude, this game's speedrunning would be so fun. If I ever did a speedrun, it would potentially be this game. What am I doing here? What is going on? What the fuck? They're just sorting... It's actually pieces of food? Because, like, seems a bit easy. I'm a little concerned. Please don't say I have to put this all in here. I don't want to. I don't understand. I don't understand. I genuinely... Is that it? I genuinely don't understand. Ooh. Feels a bit... I'm gonna look up a hint because I don't want to... I purely don't want to believe that... See? I told you. Told you. Welcome, Kasakan. Good to see you. I'm just a little... I don't really understand. Do I put this in here? I don't know. Trying to work out if they sound different. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18. So we want 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18. It's a shredded wheat. I thought it was like one of these, and I was like, oh, okay. God damn it, right. That was the dumbest one I've ever done. I love food. It always makes me a little bit sad though. So it's like, oh, it's all smashed. Yeah. I don't know why I tried to put that one in there. I don't know what I was like thinking. I had a funny story I was going to talk about from work today, but I might actually be going too far with the thinking about it. And by that I mean like, talking about my workplace. It's nice. Oh, I finished reading my book today. I'm not gonna say what book it is, but I finished a book that you can probably guess what it is. It's by She Who Should Not Be Named, but and I bought them secondhand before anyone asked, but and I'm purely reading them because I read a lot of fan fiction and I just want to like understand it more. Because often they come from that perspective, and so that's my excuse. Don't come for me. I bought them a long time ago as well. But I finished one of them today. I've got two more, and they're smaller, so I should be fine. But Jesus Christ, this one was like the biggest one, and I was like, I didn't think I was gonna get through it, but I did, and in reasonable time too. Considering like the third one took me like I want to say like a year to get through. It's because life sort of happened, but now I get a break at work, so I actually have time to like sit and like read. And something Paul was asking me was like, what are you gonna read once you're finished with these? And I'm not sure. I've got the Abroad in Japan book, and I think I might read that. I've also got some more like historical classics, so there's two of those that I might read. I'm not going to say what they are because some people might have problems with them, and that's fine. Actually, no. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to read... I have read half of To Kill a Mockingbird, and I want to finish that, so I'm going to see about rereading that one at some point. And also I recently bought the Diary of Anne Frank, and I read half of that in school, and I want to try and finish that one, so I got that. So pretty like, I don't want to say advanced literacy reads, because that feels really dumb, but it's the ones that I think I will struggle to get through if I leave them for much longer, so I got those. But then I also got all the Darren Shan books that I never read, like all the Cirque du Freak ones, and I really want to read those, so those are on my list at some point. What is going on? I don't recognize, like, any of these. So I've got the Darren Shan ones to get through. I've also got the Monogatari light novels, so I might try those as well. So I've got options. And I've also got more books than that. I bought the Death Note books as well. It's just a case of, like, what I think I can muscle through at the time. I also have, like, Pride and Prejudice that I want to read, but that one I'm not, like... I'm not in too much of a rush to read, because the version of the book I've got like, it's like a cloth covered one. Like the spine is leather, but like the front is like cloth bound. It is like really scuffed up because I got it secondhand, and I was like fully willing to paint it, but I'm like, if I paint it and take it to the dusty ass like space that I work in, it will probably not look good anymore, so I have not thought much more about that one. But that's on my list, my reading list. I wish I could do like book reviews. I don't get through books quick enough to really do book reviews, and also because I flip between regular novels, like mangas or graphic novels, and then also like webtoons or fan fiction. It just kind of depends what I'm into at the time. So right now I'm really into reading just regular books, but I haven't been for like the last few years. So that's why I've never bothered doing like a Goodreads. What do they call it? Like the book talk girlies, like where they review books and stuff. I've never gotten into that. I do kind of wish that I could get into the like annotations, you know, where they write in the books. I wish I could do that, but I feel like there is just like, for me it's bad enough that I'm bending and breaking books, you know, by reading them. Like I'm damaging them by reading them. That's bad enough for me. I don't really want to like scribble and scrawl all over it if it's not for like a project. Which I don't study English, so there will never be a project that I have to do where I have to annotate my book. But if I was like back in the day, like in school when I was reading things like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde or like Lord of the Flies, those sort of books, if I was reading those back then for projects, then yeah, I'd be all over annotating them, but it's not really a thing that I do now. I have done book reviews before because I had to do sort of books on... I was coming up with projects for my final major project in art college, and one of the things I was like considering doing then was working more on like the manga style. I did go for the manga style more. I wasn't proud of it at the time because this was back when my skill level was like great. So I did like studies, right, on things like that. I also did a study on certain media. I did a study on Fight Club as well. I'm not gonna go into detail about my final major project. It's not available anywhere online. You can't find it or anything. It was like a purely like physical thing, but it's like, it was very personal. It's not something it's not something I was, by the end of it, I was not happy about the fact that I'd done it. I felt so inclined to do it when I started the project. I felt like it was important, and then I think it revealed a lot about my psyche at the time, and I wasn't happy about that. It was too personal, and I think I just kind of... Because when you do projects like that, you have to explain them, and how do you explain that you wrote something about something that mattered a lot to you, but kind of made you look crazy? This sounds really bad. It was not that bad. If you understood what the project was, you'd be like, oh, that's not that bad, but it was like a bit too personal for me. It's just not something I really wanted to talk about, but it was something I wanted to draw about because I felt like it was the... I don't know, it was just important in my life at the time, and then I did, and then my mother read it, and then it was a bit like, okay, I wish I didn't do this. I didn't care about people like in my art class reading it. It was like not a problem for me, but when my mother did it, it was like, it was like she read my diary. That's what it felt like, and I was not happy about it. And she's like got photos of this project somewhere. I've still got the project somewhere, but it's like, it's just not something I was proud of at the time that she saw. Which sounds like it was like a nudity thing. It was not. It was very like innocent, but it was just like, it was as if she read my diary. Like, it was a bit too personal for me to be comfortable with the fact that my mother would have come in and seen it. Okay, that's that one done. But yeah, no, anecdoting is something that I wish I could get into, but it's not something I do. Okay, final piece. Cool. Only one star. I'm surprised they didn't try and get some like patent thing going, because they did that on some of the other versions of this. Oh, a little to the left offers a color assist option that provides alternative... Oh, well, that gives away what the fuck this was reliant on. This was not something they had a year ago when we last played this. Alternative ways to solve puzzles that won't rely on color. This option can be changed at any time in the settings. Okay, we'll do color assist off because it's me that's doing this and I'm not colorblind. But yeah, a lot of these puzzles used to rely on like color theory. Oh, not color theory, but a color version. But yeah, you can see why. It's because they're... It'll be... Are they like sticky silicone ones? What the fuck? Why do they look like butt plugs? I'm not gonna lie, it straight up looks like a butt plug. But is that just egg cups in general, I guess? Why are they white as well? That's the thing that the UK doesn't have. Our, like, chicken eggs are not white. Like, it's very rare to find white eggs in the supermarket. You do, but they're not common. And if you do a roadside or, like, backyard chicken, like, eggs, like, if you go to a trust box, which is a thing that you get in Cornwall especially, where, like, local, like, households or farms that have chickens or have house chickens, like, get an excess of eggs, and so they start selling them for a bit of a profit. And, they're kind of... It's just how they, do things like that. I think I just figured out the puzzle. Did I? Oh, I got it! Oh, I got it! Okay, cool. I was like so trying to work this out for ages, god damn it. Okay, do this. And we'll do this. Fuck, okay, It's not the color version? I am so confused. I guess? Maybe we'll do this. It's like, I don't know, like... Don't understand. Maybe it's like a color gradient, like the progression of the egg color going. Fuck off! What is this? I'm so confused! Apparently there's more than one combination for this one, right? There's so many options this could be, and I'm fully committed to trying them. The egg cuts are also different. I don't understand! Right, we'll do the egg cut highest, because that's clearly something indicative. Fuck off! Oh my god. Right. I'm at a loss. I'm literally at a loss. I'm like looking at this, like, there are so many pattern combinations, but like, so far, literally all the ones I've done have not done shit. Okay, we'll try the like wave patterns. This one, this is this one. Don't do that. Stop it. No. That's not what I wanted you to do. Okay, right. Go here, you go here, you go here, because I've got those dealt with. Hang on a minute, I've got them all dealt with. What the fuck? I am so fucking confused. I'm so angry. What is this supposed to be? What the shit? Fine, we're looking up a fucking hint because this is bullshit. And there's more of them! There's more than one! Are you kidding me? Why? Why? Okay, it is a color gradient. God fucking damn it. I hate the fun. This is not funny. It's a little funny, but like, jeez. Okay, right, dark. There we go. Jesus Christ! I got 2 more! Why'd the music change? Okay. I think I can come up with another one. Potentially. No. Get your dildo looking ass over there. And then I think if we do the fullest, we might have to rearrange this. I didn't even have to look that one up. Let's go. Crashing out when you don't, I don't know what to do and use help. I hate it. I want to try and do these legitimately. I'm supposed to be good at pattern recognition. This game is infuriating sometimes because they make when you played the like story mode, like when you did the progression of it, they throw in like, it was such a good game and it is 10 out of 10 game. I will like recommend this, no problem. But like, the thing they used to do is they used to give you like a really stupidly hard puzzle and then they give you a stupidly easy one afterwards just to keep you like, oh, I can still do this, you know? But like, it's just, occasionally you get this one puzzle that's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I can do pattern recognition, but a lot of it is like the common sense arc, which, you know, means that me as autistic, it's like common sense doesn't apply, but pattern recognition does. So if it's not completely reliant on the pattern recognition, I am gonna struggle. And that's just, I think, obvious. But like, Jesus, am I crashing out? Yeah. Oh, am I fucking crashing out? Okay, so we did the color matches. And we did the progression of amounts based on the paint colors and these. Can you hear how crazy I sound right now? So I think another one that I want to try is the matching of the patterns to this, because I don't think we've actually managed that one yet. I don't know what the order of this is going to be though, so I think I can guess, potentially, but I'm not 100% sure, so this could be interesting. Find out. Don't think. Is that one? No. That one. Okay. Right. So we're here. We are not here. These are wrong. Now we're here. Okay. Think. We do this. And then that one, that one, that one. Is that one? God damn it. I don't understand. Okay, gonna be something to do with the patterns of this. But is it gonna be the height thing, or have we tried that? Because I don't remember. They're not different heights. But there are different... Oh. I mean, I don't know if I have tried this. 1. 1. 2. This 1. No. I think that's what this is getting me over this one, is that it's not one specific pattern you've got to follow, it's 2. So it's like, yeah, I've got all these, but they've got to be in a specific order. That's what's getting me. Is it colour? I don't know. It just seems a bit... maybe? It's not gonna be... No. God damn. Okay, I give up. Fucking give up. Oh my god. So we got that one, no problem. I've done that! Are you kidding? That's not it. That's not it. That would be too easy. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. What is this? What is this supposed to be? That's exactly what I've just done. I did the- Are you kidding? I'm pretty sure I did that. It's the aggression in which the waves are. Please say that's right. Oh my god. So I did that. I was close. I don't know where I went wrong. I probably mixed one of them up. That's really infuriating. Okay, can I get an easy one now? Oh, please. Please. Oh my god. I said easy. I said easy. What is this? What am I supposed to do here? What is this? What is that? Oh, it's pineapple. It's just a mound. That's horrible. What is going on here? The little sounds are making me bum. Can't pick them up, right? What the fuck am I gonna do here? There's another egg. Dude, if you've got something in your fridge that's this color, I think you need a health inspection. I'm just saying. Is that an egg? There's gotta be another one somewhere. Okay. Is that it? What? What? I was just supposed to find the eggs? What? That was too easy. Did you just get what I just said? I was like, It'll give you a stupidly hard one and then it'll give you a really easy one. That's fucking bollocks. Like, there was nothing about that was, oh, why the fuck are your eggs in your fridge in the first place? Don't put them in your fridge. It makes them last less time unless you wash them, which you're not supposed to, by the way. Don't wash your eggs. Anyway, Jasper, you got this. No, I don't. Guys, don't wash your eggs. A lot of people are like, oh, it comes out of like a chicken, therefore you need to wash it. If you're that worried sanitary wise, that's fine. But it's like, if you want them to last, don't wash them. Because when you wash them, it removes like the outer membrane, and that can cause it to expire faster. And then once you wash them, you have to keep them in the fridge. But then they still don't last as long as if you don't wash them and you just keep them in a container and in the dark part of your cupboard, right? You don't need to put them in the fridge, and you don't need to wash them. If you wanna like be sanitary about it, you're better off washing them when you need them, kind of thing. Like if you're gonna boil them and like have hard boil or something like that, then wash them. But it's like only wash them if you're gonna use them, if that makes sense. You don't need to wash them any other time. Just putting it out there, I've literally had eggs in my cupboard for like a week at this point, and I know full well that they can be there for another week and they'll be fine. Because that's what happened last time. And salmonella is, I don't know if it's a thing too much in the UK. I know in some countries it's not a thing. I think it is a thing over here, it's just not, it's not as common. I don't know. This might be wrong, I'm not a medical person. I don't know how common salmonella is. I just know that growing up, I was never worried about eating, like, raw eggs. Okay, this is interesting. Will you not do that? Okay, I think there's gonna be a couple combinations of this. Right. Okay, those are next to each other. Okay. That's one row. Do I want the green ones next to each? Do the green ones. Okay, I'm assuming this one should go on the end. Those two are together. Like a fucking 90s cup. You know the ones where it's like a scribble? Like a purple, blue, and green scribble. I hope people know what I'm on about. Very, like, I think it's 90s, it's very 70s. I know you still get them, but like, they're pretty nostalgic to a lot of people, I know that much. Oh, fuck. That's my keyboard not working. So. Oh, easy. Is that not it? Am I done? Hang on. Alright. No, they're in. Should be in order. I see what you need to do. Do you? I know it's like the number of dots is going to be one of them. How many are we looking at? Hang on. Let me just look at the hints, but I'm not going to rub anything out. Okay, 1, 2. So we got 2 options we can go for here. I'm going off these, right? And I've got them. Wait. No, I see it too. Okay, I got it. I think. Potentially. Yes! So what it was is like, yeah, this is right, but it's going off the like color matching. Ah, thinks it. I hope that's what you were thinking too. Right, we'll do it again. And there's another variation we can get out of this, and that's gonna be the number of dots, I imagine. I'm gonna guess. Okay, I think there's more. Crap, thank you. That's so patronizing, what the fuck? Okay, I think 3. 3 dots, 4 dots. That's not a 4. Where's the 4th? Is it that? That's 4. 5 dots. 5. That's 6. Yeah, that's 6. That's 5. Maybe I'm wrong. Three, 5, 6, 7. I think I am on the right track. Weird that these are all 3. Then it's 4. Then it's 5, 6, 7. You know? Oh, this like hurts my eyes. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9, 12. Okay. That's 12. Judging by my calculations, that's where that one should go. We'll move it down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. Jesus. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. What? How did I get this? What? What did I get right? I hadn't finished. I hadn't even finished. I can see it. My brain is better. I don't need to count. It's, yeah, I'm not good at visualizing numbers. That's the problem. Did I get it? I don't believe that I got it even for a second. It just seems like a wild pattern. No pattern recognition there, it's just numbers. Okay, fine, whatever. I guess that was alright. I guess I must have got the numbers somewhat right. I don't know what I did right. Can I see the hint for this? No. Okay, I'm just curious if I did get that one right. Well, obviously I got it right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not convinced that it was right? Dude, these make me think of these cookies my mom used to make. She used to make the like sugar cookies and then cut out the center and put like a hard-boiled sweet in it so it would like crystallize. Oh my god. I don't think you can do that now. Because I'm pretty sure if you try and do that, it's just gonna burn. Because like hot sugar and all that. I think you'd have to have it on quite a low heat. I really want to try it. But the smoke detectors in my house don't work. They do work. You want to know what? In the UK, legally, a landlord has to provide you with both a carbon monoxide reader and a smoke detector. The problem is, there's no legalities on what kind it has to be, and they fitted in our house like light fractal ones, which means that they'll be looking for the smoke, the like light bouncing off the smoke particles, which means that they don't work, essentially. Cool. Why do they sound like that? What's going on? Cool. That's 1 of 3. So we got the patterns here, right? Next one, I can see what it is already. It's gonna be a one of these, and then it's gonna be a one of these. And you gotta go together, guys. Come on. And then it's gonna be one of these. So it's like all the shapes. Yeah, yeah. You got me. I am fucking with it. I'm stuck. God damn it. We'll go with these, and then that one, and then it is one of these, and then it's that one. Okay, and then swap these two. Excellent! I did it again! Look at this! Speedrun! Am I a pro or what? Right, and then it's gonna be the jam colors. I hope. Yeah, baby! That was so easy. I love it. This is why I love this game. Can you like see this and be like, bruh? I also, sorry, I'm just checking Discord because I literally got notifications for it and did not check it. Excellent! Excellent! I love puzzle games. Dude, I've got some more puzzle games coming up eventually that I plan on doing with you guys. Oh, I've got an ad break coming up as well. I've got some ones wish listed. There's one in particular I'm really like hitting some like interest in. I also want to start doing like with what Maddie did. I can't remember what the website is called, but it was like the puzzle one. To do more like community style stuff. The problem is with doing that is that I would do it on Thursday because that's variety day, but the problem with doing it on Thursday means that like no one shows up. You guys like, you know. So I might do it on a Monday, we'll see. More people seem to show up on a Monday. Right, what am I looking at here? What the fuck? Okay. Right. It's gotta be an even spread, is that what's going on? Maybe? Potentially? Yeah, okay, I think that's what's going on there. Okay. Oh, please be the only one. Nice. There you go. You guys can't see her, but in the corner, Maddie's fucking thing keeps popping up because she's doing stuff on her stream. Like, it keeps popping up every 5 fucking seconds. I get to make my own wreath! Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Wait. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. This is gonna look so pretty. I hope these don't have to go anywhere in particular. Oh, there we go. Okay, they do. Okay, they have to match is what I'm gathering. Okay. Don't think this is correct. This is a lot going on. Is it right? Is there a wrong way to do it, though, is what I'm getting from this. I also need to double check how many more we've got to go. I don't think it's many, but we're coming close to that time. Right. Say this one again. This one was so hard last time I did it, like where you have to match up the boxes. These aren't the same puzzles, they're more seasonal ones, but like, Jesus Christ. We love puzzles. Yeah, and you can't move the bottom ones until you move the top ones. It's infuriating. No, see, this is the problem. So I have to move this one here to move that one there, and then I have to move, like, it's a whole progression. Just like, and you have to line up the, it's painful. It's like genuinely like a little painful to try and deal with. Oh my god. You're like limited in what you can do, and it's so fucking bollocks. Right. Okay. Then you gotta put this one back here, and then you gotta put that one back there, so you can move that one there, and then you can do that one. If you don't want to do that one, you want to do a different one. I think. I guess. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Don't know. Right. I want that one to go here. I need to move these. That's wonderful. God, see, infuriating. That one there, that one there, then that one there, and then that one there. There we go. Getting somewhere now, and then you kind of cry because none of these fucking fit. God fucking... Okay, I don't think it actually makes that much of a difference which one I put where. But realistically, I want to kind of... Okay, we want to get this one in here now. Something's not right here. And I don't know what it is. I'm a bit at a loss. Can you tell? Right, I want that one, so do one of these. And then I'll cry because I gotta get all this on top of here. Jesus Christ, it has not made any fucking difference! Right. Painful. we got somewhere with it. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is not fine. This is not gonna work. I need to give this one here. Right here. Right here. So it's like even like space. Pain. Pain. God damn it. No, I don't. I want to get this one down here. Okay, I got that. God fucking damn it. Okay, this didn't work. I don't know how I managed that. Right, there we go. I got a line. I got a line. We got a line, people. It's fine. I got a line. I got a line. I got a line. I'm a little confused about this one. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't have much to go for it. I think it's actually supposed to be further up. Right. I think it's supposed to go like because I think oh my god. Right, I don't want to be right. Can you hear my brain ticking and my head hurts? And I'm just like, in my brain, like, I don't want to be right about this because if I'm right, that means I've done all this wrong. And this line shouldn't be on the bottom. It's like not something that I want to admit to myself. Right. Straight lines you want on the top, so these ones I definitely want on the top. These bottom ones, I do not. Which isn't ideal. Or maybe I do. I don't think I do. Like a corner thing? I don't know. I think it is a corner thing. So I think that one's supposed to go below here. This isn't gonna work, right? We'll do one of these, and then I'm gonna cry about the fact that I need to put there, and it's not gonna happen. Fuck. Can you see what I'm trying to like execute here? It's fucking bollocks. I just wanna cry. Okay, this is not where I wanted to be in this position. Okay, not what I wanted to do. This is not where I wanted to be. God fucking damn it. Oh, right. Okay, that one there, and then that one there, and then that one there, so I can put these two here. And then that one can go there, and then I will realize I fucked up, so that one's gonna go down there, and then that one's gonna go up here, but like, I need to move this one, so I can move this one. Ah! Okay, I got it. Right. Got there in the end. Jesus Christ, right, want that one there. I don't think I do want that one there. I think I do actually want it in the middle, but... Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, I think it's fine. Okay, still not where I want it. I actually just want to die. I'm gonna have to look up the hint, aren't I? I want this one in the middle. That's as far as I know. I just don't know which one's supposed to go on the bottom. It's a problem. Judging. No one goes. Okay. Definitely want that one closer to the middle, so. Okay. It's still not ideal. I don't think it's supposed to go down here. Problem. this, maybe? Hang on. So it's supposed to connect this one to these two. Which they're at the right level, so which one of these fucking boxes has got to go on the bottom? I think I was right with the pink. I was fucking right, wasn't I? I don't think I am right, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. Because I think... wrong side, isn't it? Is that it? My brain hurts too. I don't think it... I think it's the yellow. I think I've done this like 3 times, haven't I? One. No, I'm gonna have to look. I can't work it out. It is the pink! God! Fuck off! It is the pink. I know this is lazy, but it's like, genuinely, I'm like, which one goes on the bottom? Pink. Okay, I can do that. The pink. So I was right. Might not have had the order right, but I was right. That's what fucking counts. I am a simple creature. I like things to fucking go the way I want them to. So I don't think these will. I think I've done something wrong here. It's not. It's supposed to go. Okay. This isn't ideal. Not an ideal situation. Supposed to go here. And this one. Somewhere around. Still don't think this is right, but. Crash hours. I hope that's right. I think it is. Then I want the up here. So this one. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Okay. I think this is still in the wrong place, but I'm getting somewhere. Around. Okay. Ideal. Right. Yeah, I definitely want this one up here, so we'll leave those. No, I fucked up. Okay, right. This one goes there. And then this one comes up here, so this one can move along. And then this one goes here. Ah! Excellent! Excellent! And then this goes here. I'm getting somewhere. Oh my god, no, this was in the wrong place. No. Wait, no, I'm fucked. Oh no, because it's gotta be this one. Okay, I got this. I got this. Oh my god, I got this. Oh my god, I got this. Yes, baby. Oh yeah, baby. This is fantastic. Just forgot you. Oh my god, I did it! I fucking get this fucking train, fucking Windows XP background ass looking lines. Oh my god. Dude, I'm gonna like, I think it's so fun. I need to highlight this. Oh my god. If there's ever a crash out emo, I need it. Because the amount of times I crash out over these fucking puzzle games. Oh my god. I love that. What I find really funny is I'm like the dual personality of like, I love puzzle games, right? And like people would normally watch puzzle games for like relaxation, something to go on in the background, right? No, there's me over here like absolutely losing my shit with puzzles. It's so fucking funny, right? Okay, I think this is the same as the other one where I'm supposed to like connect the dots enough that it will like snap into place. I don't like eating these sort of biscuits where it's like the gingerbread biscuits. Do you mind? Because it makes me really sad. I put emotion into the gingerbread man. It sounds really sweet and pathetic, but it genuinely becomes a problem, especially around Easter when people buy me the Easter bunnies, because I love rabbits, if it wasn't obvious. And like the amount of Easter bunnies I used to get, like chocolate Easter bunnies, it became such a problem that I had to, because I didn't eat them. And I keep them under my bed like a heathen, right? I said to my mom one year, I was like, you need to tell people to stop buying me Easter bunnies because I will not eat them. And she did, sure enough, and I haven't received them since. And it's like the one thing I always tell people when I first meet them, it's like, don't get me Easter bunnies, I can't eat them. Bit of Jasper lore there for you. I didn't mean to do that. Got a headache coming on, so I'm probably not going to be able to stream. I'm hoping we're almost done with this. Right, where? Give it. Where is it? Where's the other piece? What the fuck? Where is the other piece? What? Right. Okay, move it over here. I don't even know where the end is. Or the what? Yeah. Okay, that's that one. Do the Christmas tree. I'm so hyped for like the winter months. Like it started raining here and it's getting colder and I'm in like my grandpa sweater and I am so freaking happy. I wish you guys could see how actually like stoked I am about the colder months. It's a problem for me because I have like really bad like circulation, so like when it gets cold I'm in a considerable amount of pain, which is going to be interesting with streaming because this house is a lot colder. So there might be times where I have to cancel because I can't actually move my fingers. Because it feels like I get arthritis, which is horrible, and I'm probably looking at arthritis anyway in my future, and probably not as far as I think. Anyway, so one of the things that I love is the colder months because I got, like, I'm a sweater monster. I've got so many different, like, sweatshirts and stuff. I've got all the geeky sweatshirts, I've got hooded sweatshirts, I've got loads of hoodies, I've got one grandpa sweater, and I love it. I have not managed to find another one, because they're actually kind of hard to get secondhand. People are like, oh, you can get them secondhand really easily. They're not easy to get a hold of. So I've got this huge grandpa sweater that I live in during this time of month. Got other ones that I love as well. And then Christmas comes around. Every year I buy myself a new Christmas jumper. Before anyone's like, Jasper, that's super wasteful. I reuse them, obviously. I wear them every year, considerably. I might have to get rid of one this year. There we go. Which would be a shame. But fuck off. Where's the other piece? Where is the other piece? Where is it? Where are you? What? I've got it the wrong way around, that's why. Are you kidding? Ah! I just realized. Fuck off. God fucking damn it. Right, we'll go here. Go here. I knew it. I was looking at it, I was like, I bet this is gonna be like really weirdly shapen, and they're usually the other way around. Yeah, baby. Sick. Fuck off! How many more are we looking at? Okay, I'm just gonna check because the archive. We've got one more, okay. That's fine. One more. And we will officially be done with this game forever. No, we won't. We'll probably, I want to say that, because I say this about every game I love like this, we might come back to it one day. Just, you know, like I said, like, we might come back to it one day when I last played it, and I was really sad about leaving it. We came back to it a year later. This game won't have any more updates. It's a completed game now. This is it. What you see is what you get with it. They're not releasing any more DLC. They're done with this chapter of their game career. So if you want to get it, it's all there now, and you can get the DLC and stuff. I've got all of it, and we've played through all of it, and I love it. I'm really curious to see what they come up with next. But there are more puzzle games like this that I want to do, so we will be sure to continue. Who the fuck packs their Christmas ornaments like this? To be fair, my Christmas ornaments, which by the way are mostly glass, are all in fucking a Primark bag in my parents' attic where I left them when I moved. I haven't had a chance to bring them over yet, and I don't even have a Christmas tree when Christmas comes around yet, so like, could be a fun one. This makes me severely happy. I love just putting things in nice slots. There is something immensely satisfying about it. This looks like something my nana would have on her tree. I want to do more with streaming at Christmas. Like, obviously we've got, like, the regular Christmas stuff, but I wanted, like, every year I look up, like, different, like, streaming things you can do, and some people put, like, their chat's name in, like, baubles and stuff, which I think is a bit pointless when you consider the fact that you guys can't see my background or anything, which sucks. But I'd love to like have a Christmas tree in here that kind of represents like our community, you know, if you will. I just don't know. Excuse me. It's a very American Christmas ornament. I just don't really know how best to do that. I mean, it would make the most sense to have a Christmas tree in here with loads of baubles that are like Forest Fantasy themed. And like, I mean, obviously, like one of the things I would love to do one day is maybe make a ball orb charm that you guys can get. Or, that doesn't fit in there. But, like, there isn't a whole lot. I love that one. There isn't a whole lot I can do with, like, regards to, little Christmas theming. I am limited by what you guys can see. This makes me very happy. Ah, we're done! Yeah! 100% complete. It's Jasper playing. I actually just got done with A Little to the Left. Welcome, Just Peaches. We've played it before. We played the main campaign of it, like played all this before, right? We just haven't but we finished that like a year ago. If you want to watch those VODs, by the way, they're still available. Obviously, they're always going to be available, but they're available over on the JasperWackx VODs channel. There should be a playlist with them. These won't be on it yet, but I will put those on it with them, so you have them all there together. But if you want to watch those, the whole puzzle thing, you can go watch those. I will eventually one day, hopefully, fingers crossed, come back to this game and replay it for you guys, but I don't think that's gonna be a thing at this time, and it probably won't be something that happens for another couple of years. But that's okay, because that means that we've got a couple of years of other games to do. So we'll definitely come back. I've got other puzzle games and sort of relaxation games sort of that I want to do like this, but yeah, it was a fun game. And I'm not saying goodbye to it. I will probably play it in my free time as well. The luxury of streaming is you get to play all your favorites in your own free time that you bought for streaming. Oh, okay, awesome. Okie dokie. Well, yes, please do. It's a super fun game if anyone wants to get it. Oh, let me just go back to... if anyone wants to get the game, it's on Steam. I also, with the playlists, cat awareness feline sale. Oh, okay, there's a feline sale going on Steam at the minute. If you guys are interested in ever playing the games, if I've done like a series on a game or anything, so if there's more than one video, there's a playlist for it. There will also, should be in the description, a link to the either website where you can access the game on more than just Steam, or a link to the Steam page. There is, I put that in pretty much all the descriptions of the playlist that I can. So if you guys are ever like, oh, I don't know this game, along with like looking in the description, oftentimes they're in there, like, you know, attached to just the link, because that's just how YouTube works. When you do gaming content, you have to label what game you're playing. But you don't have to, but you should label your games so people can find them on their own terms. But yeah, if you are interested in playing something particular with it, it's available on Steam. I think it's also available on Switch, and Steam Deck. You can get it on Steam Deck website. You can get it on downloading. I think got the game on Humble Bundle but never redeemed it. Downloading. Excellent. Such a good game. I 10 out of 10 recommend it. It's definitely one of those games that you can spend hours with. The lovely thing about it as well is it's quite a forgiving game. So yeah, you will struggle with it. Sometimes the hints aren't always great, and you can look up the hints online if you're really struggling, because I think that's why I ended up having to do, because I really didn't understand what it was asking of me. But the game's quite forgiving in the sense of, like, once you do a really hard puzzle, they usually give you a pretty easy one to solve next. It's quite a progression of difficulty. But if you're not into that sort of thing, you want to be chaos, there's also shuffle mode and stuff. There's a lot of options with it, and if you complete the main campaign, there's always a DLC, and once you've done with the DLC, then you can go on to doing the archive stuff, like we just did. And yeah. So it's available on Steam, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and the PlayStation of any kind. 10 out of 10 recommend. It's easiest to play on either on a handheld or a computer. That's just my personal preference, just knowing how this game works. I can't really imagine it working great on like a controller basis, but I suppose it's just a case of moving the mouse a different way. But yeah, I'm not sponsored, by the way. Before anyone's like, this sounds like a sponsorship, I'm not sponsored. I just really love this game. So if you're interested in it, it's there. I don't have any codes or anything, unfortunately, because I'm not sponsored. But yeah, if it's always it's gonna be available. It's always available on Steam. I think right now, okay, it's not on sale right now, despite the fact that there's like, it says there's a feline sale. It's not on sale. But it's $12.99 UK British pounds. I don't know what that translates to. But if you want to get the bundle is so it's only £6 for the Seeing Stars DLC, or is that $6.99? $6.99 for the Seeing Stars DLC, which I really recommend. And the Cupboards and Drawers one is only $4.99 extra. I'd recommend, if you're going to buy this, to buy the bundle, but I'm not sure if that's just available on Steam. But yeah, I've got some things. Yeah, there's some more other like puzzle games I want to play. I've been looking through just before we got on to the stream. I was looking at my wish list on Steam, which I purely just have just to like hold on to games that I'm like kind of curious in playing. There's some like joke ones on there, but like for the most part it's mostly ones that I would be interested in playing on like stream. There's Good Pizza, Great Pizza, that's one I'm looking into playing. Ship Inc. is another one that I'm looking into playing. And there's a couple on here that haven't come out yet that I'm interested in, so that one's on sale. Unfortunate, because it's right now. Oh, 25th of September, I've got time. Right. Anyway, with that, guys, I will probably live and leave you. I'm chronically dumb, but I enjoy puzzles in games. Listen, there's no time limit or anything on it, and if you get really stuck, it has hints, and then if you want to, like, if you want to get 100% completion or the hints aren't really helping, you can just look it up online. Just saying. If you want to get 100% completion in the game, like Steam achievements and everything, you have to do, like, you have to do it without hints. But you can do that without, you know, looking in the game. It's cheating, but, you know, if you're going for 100% completion, you've likely already played it without cheating anyway. But yeah. Don't think I'm gonna raid anyone, because I don't think there's enough of you to raid anyone. Jasper the ad monster, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm not sponsored at all. Wow, Mimi's doing really well on stream. I think me coming in with like a hand, me coming in would not help. Oh no, it's okay. I don't think I've got enough viewers anyway, that's fine. No, I'm not sponsored. I would love to be sponsored by one of these puzzle games. That would be epic, but like, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. I'm not nearly famous enough. Anyway, guys, with all the love in the world, I'm gonna love and leave you. Probably gonna go and have a girly dinner because it's almost 7 o'clock and Paul's not coming home until 8, so she's gotta feed herself, which is fine because I feed both of us normally. But yeah, so I get to cook what I like. Not that it matters, I always cook what I like. He just suffers with it. But I'm gonna go and make dinner and yeah, I'm gonna chill, probably turn the fire on because it's fucking cold in here. Bye, Jasper. Enjoyable to have you in the background while I paint minis. Ah, thank you. I love. Please. By the way, guys, you are more than welcome to share your like mini paintings in the art channel. It's not limited, that channel, for just art in the drawing or painting sense. You are more than welcome to put anything creative in there. I used to say you could put photography in there, and then people started like doing a lot of photography, and now we have an IRL photos chat for that. So photography, although I consider it art, it goes in a different chat now. So not that I'm really policing it, we're pretty chill about that sort of stuff on my Discord. But if you want to share your minis, work in progresses, because I know Rat does a lot of Hero Forge. Is it Hero Forge? Hero Forge figures, like on and he shares them on they share them on the art chat. Well, welcome to. I love to see what people get up to. I'm always down to see creativity. I do a lot of creating myself, so it's always fun to see other people's hobbies. And I'm not gonna lie, Mimi's like art section and all her figure painting stuff like that you guys have been doing has really inspired me to like look into getting into figure painting. I'm not sure if I'll do the Warhammer figures though, because I'm not really too into Warhammer. Nothing wrong with it. It's just not something that's been on my radar. It's something that I would be willing to try, but it's not something that I'm currently looking at. Paul, however, is really into it, and he's shown me recently he's got loads of Warhammer minis that he's painted. Anyway, guys, with all the love in the world, and there's a mini painting that isn't just Warhammer. Yeah. I've been looking into garage kits as well, which is where you do like anime figures and stuff. I've been looking into those. Rod did an amazing alien with the painting competition. Excellent. I think I know. Anyway, guys, I will love and leave you. I will see you all very, very soon. And yeah. The love in the world, guys. I'll see you on Monday for some more Portal. And then if you're around next Thursday, obviously we just finished Little and Left. On Thursday, we will be finally doing the Monster High New Ghoul in School playthrough. Because I got it. So it's cool. I got it. It's cool. I'm excited. I think I just did that whole stream on Just Chatting category. That was not intentional. Whoopsie. Okay. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, hi, Mina. Mina, I'm just ending stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm so sorry. I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.